What is going on, guys? So today I have a special treat for you guys. I actually just ordered a new shifter, and it's a type of shifter that I don't think any other company makes besides this company. This shifter I bought is actually from IRP Germany, and it is from Burscraft. That's where I ordered from. They're one of the distributors for IRP in the US. So if you guys want to order one of these shifters, I would say it is over $500. I did pay 540 bucks. But if you guys want to save 10 bucks, I mean 10 bucks is better than nothing. Use the LATOMMYLA as a discount code and you can get this for 10 bucks cheaper. But I did pay 540 bucks for the shifter. Reason why is the mechanics behind this shifter. Now I'm currently running the fast line shifter. I already took everything out because you guys don't need to see me removing my linkage or anything. And check this out. So these are the guys that I got from Burscraft. Thank you for the sticker. That one's sick. And that's the base plate for the shifter. Now, looking at the shifter, it is all one piece. So one thing is you cannot change out your shift knob. It is just this. So let me open this real quick and show you guys. I was waiting for the shifter for a while, actually. I think it took 3 weeks. So if you guys actually do plan on buying one of these shifters, just to let you guys know there is a wait time. And I think there's only I think only 3 in California that actually has one of these shifters. So check that out. And the cool thing is this does have a reverse lockout. But the thing is I don't think this reverse lockout works for 5 speeds, only 6 speeds. I'm not sure until I actually install it in my car. But yeah, really cool shifter, and you need this base plate because the shifter does sit on top of it like that. I'm gonna have to mount this into the tunnel. I'm gonna give you guys our hardware also. And one thing I noticed so far, this is like I don't think there's literally no video or installs anything on a Civic yet. So this is gonna be the first ever video of this shifter, because this shifter came out only literally like a month ago or a month and a half ago for Hondas. And I'm kind of glad they made it because, dude, no other company makes any B or D series shifters anymore besides like K series parts and stuff. And this part does swivel. Oh yeah, it does, and you can lock it in place so you could adjust it. This is a really nice shifter. Expensive, but I will explain to you guys. So this box right here, it removes your stabilizer bar. So this stabilizer bar here, we are not going to be using anymore. We're only going to be using the shift rod side, which is this one. So this is the old fast line right here that is already sold. So you guys are asking, is already sold. We're only going to be using 1 bar. So this plate and the mechanism in here removes your stabilizer bar, and it removes our slop. And this shifter, you're actually able to adjust it. There's 2 screws that go into here on each side. So every time you shift, supposedly it self-centers your shift. So you never miss shift or something like that. I don't know until I actually put it in the car. So that's why I'm gonna install it and show you guys that, or how well the shifter is. Now, I am not sponsored by them. I just bought the shifter because I like the mechanics behind it. And oh, that's the company. So IRP, very nice. Hopefully it clears or reaches far like down enough. But I already took off the center console in my car so I could mock it up. I'm just gonna bring the shifter in there real quick and put the base plate down. I think the base plate goes right here. Hopefully it clears my little steering or my center console. So let me bring that shifter over real quick. But first let me mount it up. So I'm just gonna put this plate on like this way, where this portion with the giant cut will be for this portion, or should it be the other way? Let me see. This way looks like it works the best. It's kind of hard to say if this shifter is actually gonna work. They say it's for Honda, but so far I've seen only 1 person that complained about it because there's not too many of these out in the US right now. Or what happens if I put it the other way? This way. Well, before I mount it, I'm gonna open this. Bring this base plate into the car. real quick. And let's see where it mounts. So if I do that, this shifter will still extend out, but if I do this, let me see. I'm trying to get these holes closest to the tunnel. So, okay, so this way it looks like it works the best. And you do have to bolt this down. But hopefully, I don't think it'll touch my exhaust. Alright, so we'll put it that way. Oh, so I'm guessing I'm gonna mock it up and I'm using Loctite. I did hear like the FRS ones and all that did have some issues with it getting loose. Really cool shifter. One is the looks did get to me when I bought this. I've always wanted a K-tune and a fast line shifter like combined, because the K-tune you could just throw, you can make it short. And then I liked how high the K-tune goes, and this one is pretty long like a fast line, but also throw is really short. Tighten it all down and it is gonna sit like this. Now, I really wonder if this will get in the way of the tunnel, because this bracket right here sits pretty high, so I'm kind of interested in seeing the linkage won't be like too bent or anything. But I'm not too worried because I do have an innovative shift linkage, so I could adjust it. Or if I have it this way, I don't think it matters what direction you put the shifter in. Alright, let's bring it inside real quick. So we're inside the car. Let me just put this thing down. Oh wow, okay. So, guess right there, I think it would be perfect. The shifter, it sits a bit lower than the fast line, but I'm not complaining. I think the fast line was like right here due to my shift knob. So, okay. There's gonna be a lot of slop, but we will fix that once we put these screws in. And I'm just gonna mock it up real quick and see if it clears my center console, which I think it might be able to. Also, just heads up for this shifter, it fits perfect with the spacers that they give you, but these only work if your shift linkage is not bent. So what I've learned from back in the past is on a shift linkage, especially like B series or D series, you don't want to tighten this and make it flex. You want to use washers so you prevent this portion from bending, because you'll create a lot more slop and stuff like this won't fit. So in order for you to actually like fit this shifter perfectly, you're either gonna have to bend your thing, or I just recommend buying a new shift linkage so you don't have to bend it and you just have that best fitment using not a bent one. So just make sure if you do buy the shifter or any other shifter and your linkage does not fit, it's because your thing is bent. It lines up perfectly. So I had to test this out first before putting it in. And yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. No more stabilizer bar, removes that. So my brother's holding the camera now. So I have the shifter, the linkage in, and I put the bolt in. I didn't tighten it down yet. And we're still missing these two screws. These two screws are what prevent it from having slop in gear. But right now, check how crazy this is. This is without a stabilizer bar. Look at this, it flies back. Now it's bouncing back because I'm missing the screws, but going into gear is so smooth with this shifter. But like what I'm saying is, I need to put this in. So if I go in first gear and let go, it goes back to center because it's missing these screws right here, which I will put in. And go back in, neutral. And I still need to put two back there. I already bolted this down, but honestly, this shifter already feels amazing. Just gotta put those in, and then yeah, I get back to you guys. These screws right here, I think you set this up for the reverse lockout, but since this car is a Honda, you don't need this button, so it's kind of useless, but it's pretty cool. So going into gear, so I'm in first, second, third, fourth, and then fifth. But besides that, like this thing is no slop. Look at this. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Really like the shifter, and I'm only using that bar. The stabilizer bar is still over there, and it looks like you don't need a stabilizer bar with this, but honestly, dude, this slop, I can't wait to drive this. Wow, that's crazy. But I'm gonna put those two back there and put everything back in. That center console will fit right in with no issues whatsoever, and then we should be good. And I'm just tying these down, and also this one down. I don't know what this one is for, but I'm just gonna tighten that down. This one, just leave that there. But yeah, if your car has a reverse gear, then this right here is for these screws are for the reverse lockout. So unless I'm just not doing it right and I can't figure it out, because I don't know, I think I'll probably mess around with this more and figure it out. All bolted down now, all four. Now I'm just gonna get a vacuum and vacuum up all the metal shavings, and yeah, like check it out. So no stabilizer bar. This thing feels amazing. It's just the only thing is, if you guys do buy this, the reverse lockout does not work, because the way our reverse is set up on B series or D series is just like that. So it's pretty much like 5th gear, but no slop. Literally, this is amazing. Like it a lot. Slowly put everything back in, and I totally forgot that without the boot it's super open, so I trimmed the little boot, put it right there. And what I'm gonna do is probably use some epoxy or super glue just to hold it there, so like no heat and everything comes in, just like that. Yep, and we gotta put the clip in. Oh, let me line up the clip. There we go, just like that. And yeah, it fits and it clears. Very cool. Yeah, I like this shifter. I gotta tighten these down too. Totally forgot about those. Cannot wait to drive this car with it. It looks very nice with the black interior. Well, it's all black, so. IRP Germany. Just the reverse lockout doesn't work on the Hondas, but the shifter works without the stabilizer bar, which is pretty shocking because the stabilizer bar is normally what prevents all the slop, because you're running solid bushings right here and right there, but now nobody need that anymore. Good shit, IRP, good shit. Oh. This is for those of you guys that want to see what the fast lane looks like without it being in the car. And this ball is pretty high, so this portion is low, so the throw is pretty short compared to a K2 shifter where you could adjust it up. And yeah, they pretty much made it like an OEM throw. A really nice shifter, honestly. I like it a lot, but it just, even with like bushings and everything, with all like the dimes bushings and everything like that, it still has a lot of slop even when in gear. So when you're in gear, it still wiggles and everything, and it just wasn't feeling it. But really nice shifter. I did have the spoon shift knob on there, and this is already sold. My friend's buying it. Fast line, I really like the new shifter, the IRP shifter. IRP shifter is really nice. Super notchy and the throws there. But this right here, love it too, and I love the K-tune, but what I wanted was, I wanted the short throw like a K-tune and notchiness, and I wanted the height like a fast line. So this shifter is pretty much both of them in one. Let me show you guys. I already went for a drive and everything like that. So, all right. So we're in my car now. So it's not as tall as the fast line. The fast line normally sits like up to here towards like the climate control. And yeah, it's like roughly right here. But with this IRP one, a tad bit lower. It's just like a whole, like, say like 1.5 inches lower, but it's still at the height where a K-tune would be at. So I'm used to it. The throw is exactly like a K-tune shifter. I can see that. Neutral, fourth, neutral, third, neutral, and then you adjust it. So first, second, third, fourth, and then you got fifth. Now this shifter is really nice. I already went for a drive and yada. I've been driving for the past 2 days, and the reverse lockout does not work. Just heads up. I think they designed this for like the F20s and like the K20s or whatever. The main thing about that B series was, and with those 2 little pins that they give you right here, I have only one on one side because I cannot run that side. If I run this side, it causes my car to not go into 5th, because that's what the reverse lockout is for. Look in there, the little dial. When I push it, it's supposed to release it so I can go into reverse. But I don't need it, because if we do that on B series or D series trans, you're just gonna have a bad time because you're gonna lock out your 5th gear. So in order for you to go 5th gear, if you put the reverse lockout on, you have to press it to go into 5th gear. But I disabled it because where our 5th gear is the same exact spot as our reverse. So if we have the reverse lockout, it's not gonna work with your 5th or 6th. So you have to press this to go into 5th, which would be annoying. But I think it's like the K tune for the K swaps, where it has the reverse lockout or the 5th gear lockout stuff. It's pretty much like that. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then you got 5th. And then reverse. The cool thing about the shifter, super notchy. Like, you guys see this? Look how notchy it is. You know when you're in gear and it doesn't go any further. Go back out. Just like that. Super notchy. Hands down, I would say this is worth the money, but for this not working, I'd say probably like 400 bucks. But I do feel like this shifter, since this is their first prototype for the Honda Civics, or B series and D series, they will probably raise the price on this later on in the future. That's one reason why I actually hopped on it, because I feel like this would become so well known, and the notchiness is just super notchy. Like, bro, like, look at this. You see that? Like, neutral, 4th, neutral, 3rd. Only downside too is the boot. A lot of air is coming in here, but it is what it is. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the in-car review. I like the shifter a lot. So peace out, guys. I want to see others just keep building, and yeah.